Hi everyone, welcome to Full Circle Trader. I hope everyone is fine and healthy. If you are new on the channel, so what we basically do here is we use multiple technical concepts to analyze the charts and markets because we believe that when these technical concepts come together, they form a picture of an opportunity. So to understand these concepts well, please follow the channel and watch the complete video. So finally, we have a very strong breakout in Nifty. If you can see this bar, it opened at its low and closed at its high. So after 2 days of consolidation, finally Nifty has given a very nice breakout to the upside. So this looks like a very bullish setup in Nifty. We have this uptrend, then we have the consolidation here, and now prices are again moving up. So such kind of pattern is basically called a measured move. However, in measured move, the consolidation, if this consolidation here was in more proper base, that would give us more confident. However, still I would say that this looks like a very nice setup for the long trades. Also, if you can see that this breakout has been given by the market after the consolidation, so which means that things are not turning up. If you can see this rising 20 ma, so we are not extended from this base. The breakout has been given just above this consolidation area, which means that the move has just started. So in such scenarios, it gives the traders a lot of confidence in the particular direction. Also, if you can see the 60-minute chart, we have a very nice trending 20 ma that tells us that this market is in a nice uptrend. We have just cleared all the base here, right? And the good point here is that this market is not looking extended in this particular time frame. So for intraday traders, it's something to be exciting to know that we still have opportunity to play to the upside. We will see in the 5-minute chart that how can we trade take the intraday trades tomorrow. In the weekly time frame, we have just cleared this nice breakout has come, and it has just cleared this resting day. So this was the plus 1 2 3 pattern, which I have been mentioned a couple of times, and we do not have any strong resistance to the left, as we can see, which means that we have a clear sky, a clear void to the upside. So all this makes this market very favorable on the long directional trades. Now let's just jump on to the 5-minute chart to see that what kind of trade is developing there and how we can utilize it. Now, the most important point in 5 minutes is that after this strong move to the upside, two scenarios can happen, and we need to be very logical at this point in time, and we should have no doubt in our mind how to trade this. So either we can have a gap up day tomorrow, or this might give us a pullback. Now, after such a move, after such a strong move, and the whole environment that we have just analyzed through the multiple time frame analysis, it gives us an indication that prices, if prices will pull back a little bit, that will give us a more strong trade to the upside. Now, after such a strong move, in my opinion, prices should not pull back so much, and it should pull back a little bit, creating a flag kind of a pattern, and it should create a support and should give a breakout where we can take the entry and play the trade here. Now, if you have remember, I have mentioned that whenever you have a very strong move, and then if prices, instead of pulling back, if they just time consolidate and creates a nice support, that is very bullish. And we want that kind of scenario in the 5-minute chart for tomorrow's intraday trade. The other important point is that if it starts to pull back, but if it pullbacks a lot and comes somewhere at this base, or let's say even here, that is not a very favorable sign for the long traders. Why? Because if it will pull back this much, it will put the trend in question, because then all this strong move that it has given will, it will just fade away. So people, those who have bought at this base or somewhere near, will definitely try to jump out of it. So that is why it should not. And I think the kind of environment it has built up, and which we have just seen in the multiple time frames, specifically in the daily time frame, it should not pull back this much. It should pull back little bit, and then should start to move back up. So this would be the first scenario. Second scenario is, if what if it gaps up tomorrow? Now, how to play the gap up? Let's just go back to the multiple charts again. So we are near the second resistance zone, which is 17,794. And let's say if prices gap up in 5-minute chart, so let me just zoom it out. So if, let's say, prices will gap up, so then we would not have a very higher room here to play, and that will not even give us the confidence level also. So I think pullback trades will be better for tomorrow. But even, let's say, prices open gaps up and they just starts to comes down, then the interesting point to see then would be that, let me just draw this again. If this gaps up and if it comes down, then it would be interesting to see if it takes out the low of the this first gap up bar, and let's say it takes the low and forms a bottoming tail bar and then starts to move. That would be again a good trade to consider. However, in case of gap scenario, and if it just continues to move up, I would say do not jump on to that trade unless you are scalping. For intraday trades, if you're taking the trades on 5-minute or 15-minute chart, then it would be better to wait for some time. Now, talking about Bank Nifty, it has also given a very nice breakout from the base. It opened at its low and closed at its high. This means that it has given a closing basis breakout, and now this market is above the the flat 200 MA and declining 50 MA, and the 20 MA is also now starts to turn to the upside. So this market is also now kind of turning. And if you can see, it has given a very nice measured move kind of a pattern, which was not there in Nifty. In Nifty, the base was not very clear, but in this market, we have a very clear measured move kind of pattern. And if we just, let me just clean this up. If we just calculate that how much move it has given, so from this base, it was around, so it was around, it's a very nice 4,200 kind of point. So I think, if that pattern works out, then I think, yes, so this would be the next target for Bank Nifty, exactly at this resistance area, which is 39,400. And I think, it is gonna hit this, resistance areas probably in coming days. The only point of concern here is that although we have the resistance area at this level, but as and when this market will enter into this zone, it will definitely gonna have some kind of a bumpy ride, because we have some kind of resistance to the left, which is gonna play its role. However, now we are a little bit farther away from this area, which means that impact might be little less, but it will definitely have some kind of impact. So we need to take this into that consideration. If we just look at the weekly chart, now we have given a closing above declining 20 MA, which is a very strong point for Bank Nifty. and we do not have any strong resistance in this time frame, which means that when prices will starts to move up, so if it just clears this area, we would very easily come to this resistance area. Now looking at the 60-minute time frame, this time frame looks like a little bit extended. And if you remember from the Nifty chart, the 60-minute was not extended, but this market has little bit extended. If you can see the distance between the prices and the rising 20 MA, so that tells us that the strategy for intraday should be little bit different. So let's just move on to the 5-minute time frame. So if you can see this daily resistance, which is around 36,600, is exactly the 50% mark of a daily bar which we have just seen. Now just to reassure, let's just go back. So this resistance area is a kind of a 50% mark of this breakout bar. So we should not forget this, and we should take this into consideration. And if let's say prices starts to move down here, then I think let me just draw a line here. So I think this 36,900 level, let me just, I think this should be the support area where prices should take rest or should create some kind of support, and then it starts to move to the upside to create or to resume its uptrend. That would be a better sign. If it pulls back more and come to this area or even to this daily resistance, that would put this uptrend in question, and I think then we have to wait. We should not be make any kind of hurry in taking the long trades. On the contrary, if it opens gap up, so let's just go back to the multiple chart to see if there is any resistance. So if Nifty and Bank Nifty opens gap up, then it will directly hit this zone here, which is a kind of small resistance zone. So again, I think if prices open gap up, that would not be a very bullish kind of opening in Bank Nifty, and we should wait for some time for prices to get settled down and give us a very strong clue that this market is going to be in the upper direction for tomorrow. Unless if this gives us a pullback and creates support at this area, which is around 36,983, I think we can take very confidently long trade. Now apart from this, if we just see India VIX, it has cooled off so much, it has come back to 18. So India VIX, which has reached to 26 27 level, is now below 20 level. So very bullish kind of environment which it is building. And on the other side, there is RBI monetary policy which is going to come out on 8th of April. So we need to consider that as well. We need to keep in mind that as well, because there are assumptions in the market that maybe RBI hike the rates this time around, and if it happens, probably it will give us some kind of impact on Bank Nifty chart. So if you are trading on the long side, and especially for the swing trades or holding purposes, just do not forget that we have a monetary policy coming out this week. So that's about in this analysis. If you like this analysis, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe the channel and please share it with with your friends. And guys, I would encourage you to please ask questions in the comment box. That would encourage me too, that people are engaging with the videos, they are asking questions, and if you ask questions, you will also get clarification on your doubts. Apart from that, many people have asked that which platform am I using. So it's a Fires trading platform. So Fires is the fastest growing discount broker in India, and one of the coolest feature that I like in this platform is, if you right click on the chart, you will have an economic calendar attached to it. And if you open it, so this is the open which I have already open here, and this will give you all the important information, all the important economic events which are going to be released this week or the week after. So this is the feature which I really like a lot in this platform. If you want to open account in Fires, I have given the link in the below description. You can check it out. I have given my referral code as well. You can use that code. So with that, let's just wrap up this session. And if you have any questions again, please ask in the comment box. So till then, take care and catch you soon in the next session. Bye-bye.